Hey yo, it's Braden Lord. Welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War as Venice and Milan. It's been a while since I played this, but yeah, I'm all situated in school now, so I can start recording stuff for you guys again. And well, hopefully until I get too much homework going. But for now, we're doing good. So we're gonna load it up here. And if you remember last time, I don't really remember what we did last time. All right, we got excommunicated once more. And we attacked Palmero to the south. I believe we took Naples in one of those parts. And Palmero is under siege and about to be taken by us, so that's cool. And over here we're sieging Constantinople and with Venice, and we should be able to take that out soon. I should say Britannia, because I renamed them, and I should stick with those names, even though I forget all the time. So I guess the first thing we need to do is end the turn, because there's really not much going on. And I don't remember if I left any unfinished business. We'll save it. Okay, this guy moved, so that's good. And we'll end the turn. And yeah, we can go... Oh! Looks like the Byzantines have siege attacked. I forgot about this. Yes, the Byzantines have sieged this settlement, and now they're going to siege attack. But Barbas the Handsome should be able to defend us. And we should be able to keep our settlement of, what is this, Zagreb? Zagreb. Yes, indeed. And, if you fight, you will conquer, but if you flee, you will fall. I suppose. Well, I guess if you lose when you're fighting, you will fall as well. But, whatever. And, how's it going today, guys? It is nearly school time for you non-college students. After Labor Day. I know in Michigan there's a law that high schools cannot be open before Labor Day. And I did learn how to get speeches, so we're going to listen to this one. It takes a little while to get them going.
Any man who faces battle without fear is a Munkar. Any man who claims never to have feared in his life is a liar. I am counting among the brave, but I tell you that I am proud and gladdened to be marching in your company. Our Byzantine enemies cannot be trusted by honest men. Keep your wits about you, men, and keep your money close too, even on a battlefield. They are as avaricious as crows, and as quick to stick their beaks where they are not wanted.
Yeah, beaks! Anything else?
And at the last, be of good heart. A battle's a little thing set against the works of God. If we fear, we die 1,000 times. And I would die but once in the company of good men. So if you would be brave, follow me!
I feel like they use the same crowd cheering from Rome Total War. Sounds very similar. But there we go. There's the general speech. First time that I've seen it in a long time. I remember having seen them before. Anyway, we're going to pull our Italian spearmen down and put them in front of the gate here. And then we'll keep our archers on the walls to fire at the incoming. Because they only have one unit of siege attack. So, they have one ram, I guess is the word. And why isn't the general moving? Come on. Come on, general. Come on. Come on. There. Guess we'll put them over here. But they only have one piece of siege equipment, so we don't really need to defend the walls. We just need to defend the gate because we know exactly where they're going to come down, and if they do get through the gate. So I'm trying to decide where to put the archers. There, don't want to spam between both of them. I'm trying to get both of the towers here, but it's not working. Take out skirmish mode, and I guess the best spot is just going to be right there. They get a nice clear shot, and 3 towers out of 4 isn't bad. So we'll engage. They can't quite fire yet. That's fine. And we should be able to pepper these Byzantine heavy infantry, as well as their cataphract general unit. And we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping we'll get some good success. And the towers are shooting flaming salvos at the ram, and they should be able to burn it, maybe. If the ram is burned, they automatically lose because they have no remaining siege equipment. So you don't have to wait for them to just die out. Although that would be interesting. And yeah, I believe towers in Medieval 2 are much more powerful than they are in Rome Total War, but they require a unit to be near them. in order to be active. So, it's kind of a trade-off. And one of those horses just got burned. Yeah, that would hurt. I would not like to be burned by a flaming arrow. I mean, getting shot with an arrow is probably painful enough, but a flaming arrow? Ugh. Yeah. Especially if it had, like, oil on it and it was just dripping down your armor and just like, yeah. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the battle that is going on. And Byzantines are marching up. We're taking out quite a few of their infantry, so that's pretty nice. And some of these guys are shooting straight up, which is kind of foolish. And oh, see there, yeah, okay, we burnt the ram, so they can't get in. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna continue the battle, see if we can't shoot down a few more of these guys. Might as well. And if we can kill their general, that would be amazing, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So we'll have to, you know, kill him some other time. And we're going to pull out our general. We're going to chase down this infantry because the cavalry is going to get away faster. It doesn't look like we killed them. And this infantry unit is weak enough to take out with this unit. So I think we can do it. And I'm going to take a drink. So be right back. Ah, there we go. And feeling a little better there. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're going to crank up the speed as our general hunts them down. I said hunts them down. Come on. Come on, General. There we go. I like the Doppler effect they put on the charge. But you can screw it up like that. That's funny. And they're wavering. They didn't quite break. And they're getting away. Come on. General, your horses can catch up to men on foot. Come on. What is this? Cavalry seems to be a little more derpy in this game. Be one complaint. As well as delayed death animations. But other than that, I found this game pretty interesting. And hopefully we should be able to take out this unit pretty quickly. We're just going to try to run them through the unit, and then we'll circle around and hit them from all angles. And oh, they just routed anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we're going to kill a few of them. Hopefully all of them. And wow, this cavalry unit just really does not want to hunt down these Byzantine guys. So, come on. There we go. Alright. And clear victory. We did not lose a single guy. And we destroyed an entire army. So, well, entire army meaning 2 units. So it's not really that great of an accomplishment. But we defended our settlement, so any kind of victory in that regard is very nice. And the rest of the turn will end here. Go over to Venice's turn and see what's going on. See if the Byzantines are going to launch any defenses at Constantinople and the like. And we have a decent amount of money, not really much. And Heraklion has upgraded to a city, so we will build the upgrade. Very nice. And Durazzo! Hey, our little town here. Judging by the population, I'd say it's about 800 to upgrade to a town, maybe 750. So, that's interesting. And we'll get our cardinal to try to kill this guy. 57%, and he failed. That's amazing. I love that. And he got poor prosecutor, so he's going to have even less chance next time. And our relations with Lordia have improved for some random reason. Faction reconciled Portugal. Come on, reconcile Lordia. They're probably not going to reconcile Lordia ever. But got some Turkish ships over here. Nothing in them, luckily. And the siege is going well up here, as well as down south. It's going pretty well. 9 turns here. We'll probably just wait that out if we can, because they have quite big walls there, so we do not want to try that without any siege equipment. Standing siege equipment, that is, not just siege equipment that you build at the siege site, like catapults and cannons and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to save it and go to the Milan's turn, because, you know, we're doing over here. And Milan's still #1 in the world. Lordia. Why do I keep saying Milan? It's not Milan. And speaking of which, Lordia has upgraded to a large city. So in 2 turns, we can start on that. And we'll get our large city of our own. Venice has control of a hostile large city. We're going to have control of our own large city. So we'll have 2 large cities between them. Very nice. And we'll build some crop rotations in Ajaccio for some more growth. Burn can go ahead and build that as well. Actually, we probably need armor upgrades more at this point. And we'll return these archers. And get a unit of Sergeant Spearmen for some more garrison. You never know if the French or the Germans are going to attack us. So we got to remain prepared. More farms over in Naples. Train some garrison there as well. We still got plenty of money, so that's fine. A little bit of recruitment, faction announcements, some positive stuff, always good. And same stuff that we saw before. And our relations with France have worsened. That might be something we have to watch out for. Portugal is not sending over a navy, and we can land our troops here. And oh, they do not have any garrison at all. Cagliari. Cagliari. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm so bad at pronouncing things, but it's just the way I am, and I rarely see these settlements down here, so. Yeah, whatever. That's looking good. We should be able to take out their islands pretty easily, even though they are fortresses and castles and stuff, but we should be able to take it out because we have the advantage of numbers. Bologna here, or Bologna, as someone said. I still want to say Bologna because it's just a lot easier to say, but looks like they have a small army there. I'm not sure if France and Germany are still at war. I don't think they are, so they may want to attack us. Actually, they may become allies and might attack us. That would be quite unfortunate. And I'm going to save it and end the turn. And get over to Venice. And we'll see what's going on. And mission complete? Let's see what it is. Ah, yes, we blockaded the port, and we got 3 units of useless. Why did they give us these things? I don't want those things. I want, like, knights. You know, armored swordsmen. Give me some good stuff. Holy cow. Corinth has finished a fortress upgrade, so it's now a fortress. Very cool looking. And very powerful. We don't really need to build anything there. Let's focus on the other settlements, though. And Barbas the Handsome here can go ahead and work on another level of town building. Get another unit of garrison there for the time being. Thessalonica is building something. Rhodes is not building something. Let's go ahead and build a stable. Give us some more diverse unit types. It's always good. And blockading port here. 7 turns there. And I believe 8 turns at Constantinople, so those will go down about the same time. And we failed again, so that's awesome. He didn't lose any more piety, fortunately, though. I think if you're under 5 piety, you get denounced from the cardinalship, perhaps. I'm not sure about that, but let's not try it, is what I'm saying. And we'll move our priest up here, try to deal with this other heretic, and hopefully can get these heretics out of the way, because they're kind of annoying. And let's see what else is going on. There's not really too much going on. To be honest, Venice is kind of boring at this point, unless Byzantine tried to break the siege. So, good thing we have Milan to heat up the action a little bit. Although we may just be sieging as well, so hard to say. And we'll train and retrain there. Save the game, end the turn, and get over to Lodi. 77% of Egypt's score in population and the other thing, but that's okay. I believe they have more settlements than we do. Leather Tanner. Go ahead and build that. Bologna is not happy. We need to build consular's chambers after that's done. We also need to get some more garrison for happiness. Pretty unfortunate. Florence. Poland and Hungary have got an alliance. Hungary is, I believe, Venice's ally, so we might have to look for an alliance with Poland at some point. And our priest here is still doing good. Still got 4 piety. That's pretty good. And we got an imperial priest there. Got a French priest there. That's all fine and dandy. French city. What else is going on? There's not too much going on. So we may be able to pass a lot of turns in this episode. We'll see. Just have 1 unit of Italian Spear Militia. Actually, we may try to siege assault. We'll see. We'll build a couple rams, and I'll figure out if we really need anything else, because it's just a castle, so they only have 1 wall, and they only have 1 unit garrison, so we might siege attack that. You know, they got 2 turns left in Palmero, so if we can line those up, if we can take both of them at the same time, that would be pretty nice. And they have some advanced swordsmen in there, so They may actually be pretty tough if they decide to sally forth, or if another force comes to try to break the siege. Anyway, we're going to end the turn, and yes, that ship go blockade the port, so that's good. And Scotland wants some trade rights. Patrick mid-do, eh? That's more of Australian, eh? Or they with accents. Yeah, I can't do Scottish and Irish at all, so I'm just telling you that right now. And that's Scotland. And we'll keep going. Oh, what's that? What shall we do? And send an emissary to the Moors. Okay, we can do that. We got a diplomat right here. I totally forgot about him. But we can talk to them with Milan next turn too. Kind of forgot about that. That's pretty much the only faction we really need to talk to. Other than that, they'll probably end up finding us if we haven't talked to them. And they have some decent territory. Lots of expanding to the desert. As you can see, Sicily has taken this territory here. I don't know if it's from them or if it was a rebel territory. But they've taken it. So that's all good and dandy. And if we look up here, war declared. Papa. What? Oh, what?
Salutations, honored lord.
The Pope has attacked us.
God bless, noble
What?
lord.
No way. I've never seen that before. I've never seen the Pope launch an attack. Durazzo can't build anything. That's unfortunate. The Pope has declared war on us. That is just wrong on so many levels. I don't even know. We can probably take them out, but I mean, why have they declared war on us? Very strange indeed. But we'll have to try to defeat them at some point, because they're kind of right in the middle of our little empire of Lordia, so we need to take them out. And we're just doing horribly financially. We're in the bottom 5 or so that's unfortunate. Anyway, we're going to save it and end the turn, and it's doing this thing again, so I'm going to hit the space bar, and we should be able to get over here. And yeah, the Papal States have besieged Bologna. I don't know why Bologna, not like Florence, one of the closer ones. We're the most advanced faction. We're still bouncing back between Egypt and us. That's fine. Lordia is going to build an upgrade, and we can build some more troops just in case we do lose Bologna there. And let's see, over in Bern, we can go ahead and build, well, I'm not really sure what to build here. I guess we can go for a chapel now, get some more religious conversion. Never a bad idea. It was a rebel settlement for a while, so it probably has a good amount of heresy. We'll build some garrison quarters there. Papal States, abysmal. I guess if you lose enough relation to the Papal States, they can actually go to war with you. I know you can go to war with them, but I didn't know they could declare war on you. They do have a large standing army, I suppose, but very strange. Very, very strange. Actually, since this settlement's not really a threat, well, we're going to lift the siege, and we're going to go back, and we're going to attack Rome, actually, here. And we're going to try to take that. Hopefully that'll draw the army back. If it doesn't, we can try to siege assault before they try to siege assault Bologna. And if we can take Rome before they take Bologna, then we can eliminate the Papal States, I believe. So that'll be nice. Then I don't know what happens. I think you just vote for a pope like normal. And if we can get a pope from Venetia or Milan, that'll be very nice. And Sicilians have sallied forth. They have their king and another family member here, along with a few units of Norman knights. They're heavily depleted, though, so not really a threat. And some basic archers. Very standard militia kind of army with some advanced troops. But nothing we can't handle. We got plenty of crossbowmen, infantry, cavalry, and, you know, we just have massive numbers over them. And, I have loved justice and hated iniquity, and therefore I die in exile. I think what he's saying there is he was the only one in his court, or in the area, that loved justice and hated iniquity. He's basically condemning others for being iniquitous and injustical. Yeah, that's a word, right? Injustical. And yeah, so let's examine that phrase. And make sure to pause it real quick because we have to order our troops. And since it's Sally 4th, we do not get time to do that. Although, realistically, I think we would be able to. But I guess it's the point of selling 4th is that you get the drop on your opponent. Just kind of looking around the city here. As you can see, it has 2 walls, so it's very cool. Fortresses are very powerful, very hard to take. And basically, if you have a fortress, it's very hard to lose a fortress to the computer. You got to be playing real dumb, or a computer's got to have some real good cannons. So we still haven't seen cannons yet. We'll see it soon. Don't worry. And move our spearmen right here. Get our crossbowmen in front. Like I've said before, crossbowmen need to be in front, otherwise they're pretty much useless. So we're gonna get them in front here, like so. And then we're going to move our cavalry on the flanks. Probably take... we can put our general in back. We have even number of other cavalry, so we don't need our general to fight, per se. So move them there, and we'll move our cavalry on the flanks. And while we're doing that, I'm going to take another drink, because I'm a little thirsty today. Yeah. There we go. And gonna run our guys. And they should be able to move. And now that music cue is perfectly timed too, I must say. So, whatever. And get all our guys moved in position. We should be able to move in position before they get out of the gates, I would imagine. Just watch all of our guys move around. And the Sicilians kind of look like rebels, you'll see here in a sec. Although we've had fights with Sicilians before, so I guess it's not really a big deal. And here comes our cavalry moving in. There's our general. He's a pretty good commander, so hope to keep him around for a while. As you can see, from a distance, they kind of look like rebels. They have the same color scheme as rebels, so it's very interesting. And they're kind of like rebel Italians to us, at least. I mean, we're the true Italians. We're Venetians and Milanese. And if we take out the Sicilians and the Pope, we'll be the only Italian factions left on the earth. So that'll be nice. I don't know why I said the earth. I mean, implied. And whatever. We're going to rotate a little bit so we get a better position. And make sure our guys run so that they get there in time. And then we should be able to launch our crossbowmen. Our crossbowmen should be in... they should be in range of our crossbowmen, I guess. And we should be able to launch some crossbow salvos into the ranks. You'll see how effective crossbowmen are if they decide to leave with their cavalry. I'll be able to get a couple good shots on their general bodyguard, and that'll hurt them. We got our spearmen right behind our crossbowmen just so that we can charge with our spearmen to protect the crossbowmen when need be. And as you can see, our crossbowmen are firing here at the first unit of General's bodyguard. Who they decide to move forward. We'll watch this bodyguard unit. We'll let our crossbowmen get a nice salvo off and do some good damage here. And every time in that music, I think it's going to charge because it starts off with the same note. So kind of annoying. They did take out a couple... Listen, I got a real good shot on them. But we'll countercharge with our cavalry while our spearmen absorb the damage. And we should be able to take them out pretty easily. Although we do have cavalry militia. But, I mean, cavalry militia aren't too bad. They're not too bad. And that crossbowman should be doing some good damage to the enemy line as it moves forward. And that's exactly what I need. There we go. The general is routing there, so we can pause it here and move our cavalry back. That'll be very nice. And reorganize our line, and then our cavalry can go assist in other facets. Looks like they are shooting our crossbowmen by the little symbol there. That's fine. And I guess these guys can go in Schillentram formation. I don't know how to say that. And I don't really care because I don't really use it. It's only really useful if you're horribly outnumbered. So, there's that. And the general's going to move in, so we're going to charge with our spearmen, let our crossbowmen finish their shot, and then move them back. And that should be good. We'll move all of our spearmen out now to engage. Move these guys out here. Actually, this guy can attack the general too. Move this guy out here. Move this guy here. And we'll move this, swing this cavalry around, try to hit the general. And if we need to launch a countercharge, we have our general there. But I don't think we'll need to. And try to get our crossbowmen away here now, because I kind of misjudged the distance there. So that was my bad. Sorry, crossbowmen, you're going to die a little bit. But we should be able to get around there. They have some peasants. I don't know why would you even train. Why would you even train peasants in a castle? Why would you even train peasants to begin with? I guess, garrison strength, but I'd rather have the first level spearmen as garrison because they have the same number, I believe. And we'll have our cavalry militia take out the rest of their general unit there. So I cry command just in case anybody decides to waver. Got those guys hitting the dismounted Norman knights. We got guys hitting here. We got some crossbowmen fighting in the melee too. Very interesting. And surrounding all these units here, crushing them very easily. And they are routing and fighting to the death. Exactly what we want to see. And these Norman knights aren't going to perform very well when they're that frightened and fighting to the death. And these Norman knights are barely holding on over here. This guy is still alive. He's got 9 units left. Cavalry militia hunting him down. Actually, cavalry militia need to hunt down the archers. Hunt them down first. And we should be able to surround these guys here. These Norman knights are still not giving up. Holy cow. But I don't think they're really doing too much damage to us in return, so that's fine. And, of course, as soon as I say that and zoom in, you know, we lose some cavalry. Just to spite me. And, these Norman knights here are holding well, but not well enough. And we definitely have the numbers advantage, so. Again, in Melee 2, numbers is pretty much the biggest advantage. Because stats don't really matter as much in this game. It's more about the numbers. And we're crushing this unit of General's bodyguard and surrounding him. So he might fight to the death, and that would be very nice, so we can take him out. And he won't run. Not that it really matters, because if we are able to take out the whole army, he'll die anyway. And yeah, we got plenty of guys moving in. We got some armored sergeant spearmen and town militia and stuff. Some of these guys have chainmail. There we go! And we killed their king. So that's very nice for us. And the rest of their bodyguards are fighting to the death there. So we should be able to take them out very easily. And they still have their archers left, so we'll go hunt those down real quick. And I think everything else is routing. It'll take quite a while for them to get back to the town center. So our cavalry militia have to hunt down these dismounted Norman knights real quick. Let's send over some other cavalry for support. And now we've routed the Norman knights, so let's charge over the peasant archers. If we can take those down before anybody comes back from routing, we'll win the battle. So hopefully we can win the battle here, guys. Yes, and then we did. There we go. So we'll end the battle. And they killed more than, well, no, we killed about 600, but they killed 400 of our guys. So it was a little bloody, but we were able to win that pretty decisively. Killed 2 family members in the process. One directly, one indirectly. So that went pretty well. And we'll take the settlement of Palmero. I don't believe we'll have to exterminate, so we can just occupy. And there's a little burp. And Denmark wants an alliance with Venice or Bredenia. That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. And Poland wants one, so very nice. Bredenia is getting the alliance, getting the diplomacy going. Probably because they're not attacking any Christian nations, so I mean, their relations with other Christian nations are pretty high. And trade rights with Hungary, they don't want really an alliance at all. It's kind of hoping I can get one. No, let's see, they're rejected. Because, you know, we're allies with them as Venice, but they don't like us because we're excommunicated, I would imagine. And they want us to blockade this port over here. Why this port? Oh, it's Byzantines have this area too. Interesting. Surprised the Turks haven't gotten a war with them. Taking their land. Taking their rebel land, I should say. Because I believe that starts out rebel. So, I guess they have more territory than we thought. They still have about 5 territories left. And we can't quite get to this heretic, but next turn, hopefully, you should be able to. And I don't know where this other heretic went. Don't really see him. Is he right there? No. I guess we'll move back into the city and convert some of the populace. They need some help doing so. And we'll build another church there to aid us in the process. And build a merchant wharf in Heraklion. And Bredenia is ready to upgrade. We can add to the queue, and that will go anytime. And so we'll have our natural large city as well. And then once Constantinople is taken, we'll have 2 large cities actually. So, whoa, what's going on? So we'll have 2 large cities. So that'll be very nice. And relations report, very good with Poland and Denmark. Very nice. And there's all the... Denmark went to war with England. That's interesting. I guess that's kind of realistic because Denmark is like the Vikings and stuff. So that makes sense. And they have this land over here and this land up here. Poland has all this land over here. And, you know, if we need to go to war with the Holy Roman Empire, we have plenty of allies around the Holy Roman Empire that will assist us.
Here to parley.
And the Papal States are still besieging Bologna, so there's no convincing them otherwise, I believe. And I will end it and go to Milan's turn and see what's going on. And Admiral Coe here is going to unload. I don't know, that was kind of weird. And we'll siege the settlement here. And the Pope should be in Rome, I would imagine. It's usually where he is. And we'll go down here, we'll pick up some of the troops here. And if we need extra help, we'll merge everybody. And if we need extra help, we can do that. Get rid of some of the very injured units. First, of course. And, yeah. We could retrain that unit, but I'd rather have... we can train dismounted feudal knights here, which is very nice. Very heavy swordsmen. Train some low-level crossbowmen. Feudal knights, mounted sergeants. We can train a lot of units here. This is a very good fortress. We'll train 2 armored sergeants and a unit of mailed knights for our assault. And they even have war galleys and stuff here, so very nice. Very nice. And we'll have to repair our ships at some point, but currently it's not worth doing. We don't have the time. And Egypt's the most advanced faction again, but it still says we're number 1, so we must be tied, I guess. I don't know. And recruitment looking pretty good. The macro relations same as last time, I would imagine. Yes, that's true. And Genoa has finished construction, so they can go ahead and Town Hall. We need that probably with the unhappiness of excommunication. Brothel, no, let's go for a church. Yeah, pretty much the opposite of brothel there. And over here we can go. There's a lot of stuff we can build in Naples, but I'll go for council chamber. More happiness because they're not really happy at all. And there's really no point in building stuff. We'll train these guys, get them some better armor and stuff, so that'll look good. And everything else is looking good. And Pope Gregory here, the Pope from the start of the game, is looking pretty good. And got an abbey in Rome. Not really too many buildings, which is very odd, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they have some really good buildings. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna end the turn and go back to Venice. Probably do one more round of Venice and Milan, and then call it good for this episode, I would say. And sounds like somebody. Oh, the Pope died. Okay, so here we have a papal election. Every cardinal gets a vote in the House of Cardinals, and you get to choose your the next Pope. And none of our guys are on here. We should vote for Hungary though, because they are our allies, and if they get in power, they will like us a lot more. So Milan gets 2 votes as well. So good to see those votes. And the Pope was elected already. Yeah, the Pope Gregory is dead. I guess papal elections, they kind of auto-choose. Or maybe they... well, we'll see in a sec. Yeah, okay, Milan went along with our vote. So I guess when you choose, but all the humans go for the same, I would imagine. Because, I don't know, Milan doesn't really have any ties with any of these factions, so... unless it was completely random. But he said he'll not forget our stuff... not forget our stuff, but you know, that means we'll have to kill him, unfortunately, because he's in Rome. And Portugal's been reconciled, so that's very nice for them. I wish it said in relation to the Papal States, it become perfect from good and so-so with the Holy Roman Empire. So they may indeed decide to attack us. And another cardinal from Lordia has been promoted. So very nice. Lordia, I don't believe is recommunicated. They have 2 popes now. Or 2 popes, yeah. 2 cardinals, so that's very good. And, yeah, I don't think they're recommunicated yet, unfortunately. And things are looking good over here. Our garrison's a little low, but that's fine. Because we don't have any enemies. We have allies to the north, so that's not too bad. I'll be watching the diplomacy just to make sure. And he's got odd habits now, but that's fine. He was able to take down that heretic, so that's really all that matters. And we'll go over here and see if we can find him. The other heretic over here. Maybe he moved up to Byzantine lands. That would be very nice for us. And, yeah. There we go. Still plenty more turns left on these. 4 and 3. Well, or 5 and 4, I mean. So, we've cut it down pretty good. And, I think that's about it for Lodia's turn. We'll save it and end the turn. I mean, Bradenius. And Papal... Do we... Oh, I guess we don't actually get to vote. Yeah, I guess that's something that's a little glitched with hot seats. Because, you know, again, hot seat isn't really something you're supposed to be able to do. Although they do have a lot of options that support it. But, I'll build practice range there. Retrain this unit. Burn can go ahead and get a blacksmith. That'll be very nice. And we'll get some good armor for our troops then. Maybe retraining after that. And I don't really like retraining in this game. Because it takes up the recruitment queue. And you can only train, you know, up to your maximum recruitment queue in one turn. And again, the Cardinal's been promoted. I think for upgrading units' armor and stuff, you should be able to do unlimited. But for replenishing units, I guess 3 is very nice. And holy cow. Look at Venice's relation with the Pope. And Hungary and France. We're like the Pope stars or something. I don't know. Dang, we're in max holiness. So pretty much we can do no wrong in the Pope's eyes. And actually it says that. Or no, it's an inspiration to all. I believe that is one of them. I believe that maybe 9 out of 10. Portugal is recommunicated, but the Pope likes us more than the faction that they recommunicated. I don't understand. Maybe the papal legacy of excommunicating us is just too much. He wants to keep that tradition going. And I can't deny him that. We may siege Rome, but not this turn. And we'll go down here. We'll get some more troops from Palmero here. And we should be able to move out very, very nicely. And we can go double attack Rome, or we can try to defend Bologna. I'm probably going to go try to defend Bologna. And that's looking pretty good. These guys are still here. I don't know why. I guess we're still at war. They could siege us. We may have to watch for that. We can build a mining network here, along with some peasant crossbowmen for some garrison. That's looking pretty good. And yeah, he's going to try to take us down. But that's all we're going to do today, guys. And thanks for watching this episode of Medieval 2 Total War Hot Seat. And, ooh, they got some good German troops. But anyway, join us next time when we take down the Pope. Yeah, that's exciting. And hopefully take down Constantinople as well. So, Braden Lord signing out. Have a great day. And don't eat too many French fries. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, here we go. And bye.